Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Border Princes playthrough using Cataph's Southern Realms, which is linked in the description and the comments, guys, if you do want to be trying a similar mod to this. Right now, as you can probably see, we are having a marauding army of pirates. The pirates of SARTOSA pushing into our territory. We're trying to we're kind of letting them push in. Oh, why is this lost all its cover? I do have a banner mod on, and these doesn't seem to work so well for these factions. Anyway, let's end turn. And yeah, they're pushing into my territory, so I'm going to try and catch them as they push in and batter them that way. And then we want to push down and take their settlements, because they've taken one settlement here. They've got a couple of settlements, both of which have ports. And for my faction, as the Border Princes, all of the Southern Realms, ports are really, really key. And I will actually remember to mute my phone, as you probably just heard it going off, guys. Okay, here they come. Oh, they're just holding... No, they're pulling in. That's what I want. Oh, that's bad. I'll have to have a look at that army, see if I need to divert a force to deal with that. Now, the issue is they seem to have Telia's army set up. And Telia is much heavier than me. The Border Princes tend to be quite light. They're more skirmishers in the way they work, which I'm not so sure I like the idea of. And we'll have to see how it goes, guys, because, well, very easily I could... Yeah, in a one-on-one fight, I'm not sure how my guys will do.
Your desire? Look on me and
Oh, that's not powerful enough to take a settlement. What are my garrisons like? Yeah, I think I'm relatively safe from that. Right. This is a risky move. Oh, hang on, I do have a request here. No. Yeah, I can remember now. Hang on, I need to just check a spelling, guys. I do apologise for you losing the sound for a second. I'm pulling something off my Discord. And I don't know if there's a way of keeping the sound when you tab out of game, guys. Please, please, please let me know, because I don't, and I've had a look for it. We've had a... Well, it's not quite a Lord name request, but we've had a request from Adley. I do apologise if I pronounced your name wrong. To rename this unit the Border Hoplites. Hoplites. Well, it was just border hoplites, but that'll do. Right, now, we obviously can't attack with this army.
What does the Emperor bid?
But what we're going to do is we're going to force an engagement with these guys. With my new lord, who I believe I do also have a name request. But we'll see if he survives this battle first. These Pervase crossbows are going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, and they've got Sartosan pirates. They look interesting. What does Dirty Fighters give them? I'm not sure. It's that. Oh wow, so they ow! That's vicious. So the first thing we're doing is we're trying not to actually engage straight away with the first army. We want to get both my armies to bear here. Now, I haven't got the beta mod in, so it's possible my armies are going to come in from different sides. So, Yegoroth is going to have quite a good advantage versus these guys, especially as they're already a bit damaged. So this could very much be down to where my other army comes in from, guys. That said, my other army, you know, should be able to deal with spears. So we are coming in from directly behind. So we're actually going to hide most of these guys to start with.
The Empire endures. By Ulrich's wrath. What do you bid?
I don't have any magic, so let's go. Oh, I will have magic because my main guy's a wizard. I'm a dirt. Okay, this is perfect though.
Driven by hate.
There you go. We're already forcing them to turn. I'm not going to push these guys. No, we're going to push these guys out now just to keep them on their toes. We're going to be being engaged very quickly here, guys.
Keeping distance, sir. By Golmaraz. Halberdiers. We are Sigmar's heirs.
Alright, let's pause a second while I rejig my line, get my line actually moving forwards. My lord can go just behind them, and you guys can move up here. These guys are crossbows, so they can start shooting straight into these guys, because they've got a really good range, as you can tell.
Combat. Avoiding combat. Standing by.
They can all focus fire them. My pistoliers can shoot off to the sides.
Soldiers of the
And you guys are still marching forwards. This hill is an unfortunate position. Right, you guys are going to operate as a group. These guys can actually skirmish a bit if needs be, but that's the nasty thing here. I'm going to be forced to engage quite quickly due to their shields. That said, if we can get these guys in behind...
For Helden. Halberdiers.
Let's get this line moving forwards. How's my lord? Let's finish off this unit.
Attack! Taking position.
You guys can push around the side.
Taking
Let's keep pushing up with these guys.
Sigmar's heirs.
Basically need to engage relatively quickly. You can actually push forwards. You guys can start pulling over here. You guys can come in here. They're still pushing forwards. That's perfect.
Ready for war.
Right, you four can do that.
Our weapons are yours.
And you guys can charge straight into the back at full speed. Slam into the back of them, please.
No lingering. Go. Pistoliers.
Okay, we're pretty much fully engaged here. That's nice. We're doing lots of damage here.
Enrage. Show us the
You
foe.
can be grouped separately, and you can start hitting that unit. Back, 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 back.
The Emperor.
Ah, too slow.
Yes,
Let's
General.
get a charge on here.
Swordsman! By Golmaraz! Take the ground! For the Emperor! Awaiting order!
Oh wow, you guys can hit them.
Damn!
What are you guys doing?
Weapons are yours!
Okay, that's perfect. You can start hitting into the side of them, because we're shooting them in the flank now. So we'll be doing a bit more damage.
Spearman!
Straight into them, please.
Swordsman! Attack!
It's good. We've got them pretty much fully engaged. Why are you not involved? You can hammer and cast a spell on them. Get straight up to support, and you can also... Ooh, what's this do? Yeah, debuff them. Buff everybody around and get some more magic. That's what we want. Let's switch to this unit.
The Emperor!
Charge into them.
Understood! Charge! Soldiers of the Empire!
You guys can start pushing down here actually and supporting the main army. You guys can get involved there.
Swordsman!
Keeping them moving, which is good. We're breaking them there, which means we're going to get around that flank a bit more. This unit is struggling. I need to support this unit.
Standing by!
Okay, we'll be able to hit into the rear of them. You guys can slam straight over into there.
Whoa!
You guys can push up behind.
Spearmen! For the Warhammer!
Again, start flanking around here.
Whoa!
We're hitting them with all of our units. My lord can come over here and he can cast a spell in here. And a debuff.
Yes, sir!
Okay, you guys can fold in there.
To us the
Let's
foe!
hit their lord. Let's ignore those guys for now. Okay, you've broken that unit. Start hitting that unit. That's what we want to do. We've got a good angle here. So we're shredding these guys with our arrows. And that's it. I think we've pretty much got the mass route here. Let's batter their lord.
Suffering.
Spearmen! Attack! Sigmar, come on!
Want to make sure I keep the pressure on, however.
Awaiting orders!
Turn and hit them. Keep charging, guys. Oh, you can go in against him. Throw debuff on them. Those pirates are a pain.
The Empire endures!
So my lord Gashnag is on them now.
Halberdiers! Attack!
Charge them. I want to keep hitting here with these units as they're running because, well, obvious reasons. I want to do as much damage as I can.
The Heldenhammer! The Empire endures!
So, we took damage. We weren't in the best position because we had to advance up this quite steep hill into them, guys. But I think we did nicely there. They did turn. My secondary force coming in the rear probably saved us to an extent. You know, caused us to take a lot less damage. But, you know, we won by sensible tactics. We flanked them. We caused as much damage as we could.
Yes, sir!
But let's finish off their general. Let's try and make sure he dies. I know it doesn't do as much damage to him, but it will still do damage to him. It's just not as effective versus him. Ah, he's going to get away. Oh, maybe? Nah, let's just end it. So, yeah, 400 for 840. I'm quite happy with that victory, guys. Especially considering my double-timed army will have been tired at the start of that fight, guys. So that was not the best position for them to be fighting in. And then they had to advance up a hill. So when you think about it, guys, they basically sprint out of a town. And then pushed up a hill into the enemy, guys. So, yeah, halfway across a province and then up a hill. It's quite a good job they did there. Those Bavase crossbows were annoying because they just didn't go down. That's it, they didn't do a huge amount of damage. I mean, my archers were doing more. Let's see. Yeah, my range, well, that unit did very nicely, but my range, especially my border rangers, wow, yeah. I like those border rangers. I think they might be doing slightly better than their stats seem to. Let's take on captives to up us again.
Sigmar compels us to the provinces.
Look on me and despair. Forward.
Let's just compare. So, 20 missile damage, 21 missile damage. So why were they doing better? It doesn't even seem to have a longer range, but it definitely did, so I'm wondering if these stats aren't quite correct. Because it seemed to be doing much more damage.
What?
Looks like we're going to have to fight it again, guys, simply because if I auto that, I'll take a lot more losses than if I actually fight it. So this is my main army is now damaged, already blooded in a very recent battle, as are these guys, to be fair. Have had to push even further. These guys is probably the most fresh units here, but as before, I don't want to rush them in. Hopefully our reinforcements are actually coming in from side. That's actually a nice position for them to come in from.
Spearmen! Swordsmen! Crossbowmen!
Let's check. That's their range.
Loaded, sir!
So it is the same.
Ready!
The really nice thing about these is they are okay in melee.
Ready for war! We are Sigmar's heirs!
And we're going to have these guys coming straight in from the side. These guys can advance straight out and forwards to get into the side to help intercept. I'm letting these guys get on. I'm going to let them come to me a bit to start with.
Avoiding combat. For Heldenhammer! No lingering! Ready to fire! Show us the foe!
Other than you.
Formation march!
You guys can sit out to the side. We're pushing in from the side as well. Ideally what I want to do here is I want to let my range do... Stop!
For Sigma! Fire!
Sorry, stopping them because I didn't want them getting too close and invoking the wrath of their entire army. This will work nicely though. The rest of these guys can move a bit further forwards for not stood in amongst the archers and keep shooting. Focus fire down those pirates. Oh, square units. That's something I always forget. Right, the rest of you guys can now push. Oh, what is he doing right back there? You guys can hammer into them. Let's hit these units in the back now. Oh wow, they're really clustering. That's really good for me. Hit that unit, you can charge straight over and in.
Prepare for combat!
You can actually just charge them to keep them moving.
Ready for war!
Debuff, just hit them with the damage over time.
Get them! Now! Sigma call! Awaiting orders!
Hit this unit. Those are pirates there. They're going to go down fast under all this fire. You can charge them. You guys can all keep chasing them.
Our weapons are yours!
This is one.
Yes, my
Hit that
lord.
unit next. And they should have waited than me, because if I'd had to charge into them, I'd have taken far more damage from their ranged guys. So, but it's an AI, so it never quite knows how to do it. And this is a victory. A very clean victory as well, actually. And they won't be able to run away this time. So, yep. 400 for 50, 60, 70. So 70... 77? Ha! Again, my ranged were doing all the damage there. So, yeah. I'm happy with that. Otterlore has done his job. So Otterlore is about to get renamed as requested, as he has survived. Again, if you do want a lord name, guys, jump over to Discord and request it. I'm more than happy to oblige, so long as it's not ridiculous. He wants the yellow and red line. Ooh. See, they block each other off, which is a bit annoying. We'll go down the red line to start with anyway. We'll give him a warhorse. And we'll rename him to... Lord... Yesh. Slanslayer. So if for any reason I ever do decide to do an expedition over to the New World, I guess he needs to be the one who goes. And we've got a nice level up here from our main lord. I do want to go down the spells, but also buffing these up because extra melee defense for all units is great. Oh, that's good. That I'm not so fussed about. I'm going to go for these because that extra missile damage and defense is really nice.
Welcome to my court. Your
Taking some damage, but not too much. And you are in a position to recruit still.
To strengthen the Empire.
Yeah, get some more swords simply because we're low. I was tempted to get some militia archers, but I don't think we really need to in our current setup. We're in a very nice position. We're going to start pushing on SARTOSA now, on their territory, to take them on. They may well throw another army my way, because, you know, that may well not have been their only force, and they will be recruiting quickly. So I can't really afford to sit here and lick my wounds, even though I've got some damage. I need to push towards their borders quickly, guys, to make sure. I want to make sure that I don't let them expand. Oh, they want a peace treaty. That is not happening. This is kind of where I do wish there was the ability to demand territories off them, like you could with some of the old ones. So I'd say, yes, peace, if you give me this territory. So if they gave me a Lucini, and I'd have taken peace then, because it would have given me another port. And basically, each of my ports can, at this point, manage a low-level army, guys, because they're OP. They are very they get a lot of money from my ports, as you've seen in the earlier games, guys. I think we double time if they're weak enough to be trying to get peace, guys.
Yes, a sound bet.
Can I recruit any heroes? Not quite yet. We've got Templars as well, which are our unique unit. I'm having some public order issues over here, but that's not huge. Well, how much do we get from that province? Not much, but more than I want to not get. This at top level is going to be nice. If we can take Lucini, that gets us another port. If we can take SARTOSA, that gives us another port and a city. It says individual city. Yes, I will take a defensive alliance with Belagar. Because this is a big city in a very good strategic position, guys, for me. So if I can get that built up nicely, that's somewhere where we can plot our wars with Telia from. We can potentially even launch an invasion to Estelia first. Take Estelia if it's weaker. Well, some of the Estelian provinces, because they're all different provinces here, guys. And then we can push through, you know, and then we can take Telia last. Because Telia is a tough old town, and they are very armoured. I do like their flag in this. Obviously, there are also beastmen over there, so that's some way I can make people friendly. Oh? Yes, I will take a trade agreement. I may go to war with you later on, but I'll take a trade agreement. So I'm not necessarily in any rush to go to war. I could go to war with the orcs in the north to get here and push up, but then I do end up bordering the Vamps, which I don't necessarily want to be doing. But certainly taking here might well be useful, especially as there's definitely another settlement above it.
Look on me and listen. Onward.
Okay, so no garrison there. Well, there'll be a garrison, but they don't have an army there.
Bolster the nation.
And here, this is Oh, it doesn't look different. This is the pirate city, their capital. Does it have a unique building chain, actually? I don't know. I've never taken here. But yeah, I bet you can see it's a nice, it's a normal sized city, to be fair. But it's in such a good location to launch invasions. You know, I could even push down here to take the desert territory. This is... Oh, they've upped this to... This is a full size. Oh, I do want there then. But there's going to be hard to take. As you can see, it's got a big old garrison.
Raise Sigma.
Let's check our diplomacy. Is there anyone else I can make friends with?
To battle?
I am
Ooh,
Belagar,
do we not have a trade
true
agreement
king of
with
the
you?
Eight Peaks.
And we definitely want a full military alliance.
Fulfilling vows.
No one else I can trade with just yet. We are doing well. I'm happy with this. We're about to get another port. And then we will probably be pushing on to their capital. Which could well be a hard fight, guys. But it's worth doing. We may even end up sieging it out. But that does take forever. So... we're getting there. We've actually expanded nicely. We don't have that much territory, but we take up quite a bit. And actually, that's not necessarily the best type of territory. Little compact territories are generally better for the very simple reason, guys, that you can escape easier. That army's gone all the way around the top without much luck. I do like the idea of taking Skaven Blikes. There is definitely a way I can get that. I mean, you reread that thing in the previous thing, so I can get it into a state where I can make it habitable. And it's another big settlement. So the potential down here is to have a lot of big settlements and a lot of ports, which for this faction means I can push out more armies. I potentially want to keep an eye on the orcs though, because they are dangerous to me. That's an auto. Straight occupy. We want this. It's an extra 300. And it's an extra 300. So that's a nice big chunk of extra cash. Somebody has claimed the Sword of Cain. Okay, lots of conflicts causing everybody to do more damage. More my guys to do more damage. I can't quite get there. It doesn't have the best garrison, but it's got walls. See, I want to get more regiments of fame. Have they got a Tomb King shield? Sons of unique spear, knights, and some of these I've been chatting. So we've had Cataph reply. This guy is a advisor who obviously causes all of those. There is a lord somewhere you can get. Oh, he'd probably be in here. Yeah, Lord High Eagle of Meridia. So this guy is a lord who will obviously be quite powerful. Available once every 100 turns. A master strategist and provincial commander of the Order of the Eagle. So, yeah. So Yesh has leveled up. Ooh. Yesh, do you want to go down upping the range, making your range slightly cheaper, which we're probably going to use, or go down the Knigget's Swordsman? I know which one you'll want to do. You'll want to do this one, but for now... Oh wow, this is just huge. Ooh, for pikemen and... Do you think that includes all spears? Extra melee defense for all dwarven units or heavy units. There's a lot of options. We'll grab this one to start with. So pikemen, border rangers, an extra defense, melee attack for swordsmen, spearsmen, halberdiers. So yeah. We'll bring another army down to here next turn. And Sartosa will be ours. So we'll have our second capital. It counts as another full province, even though it's a single thing. I do like the idea that we're going to get some dwarven units in here, but it's only the rangers and things. It's not the best dwarven units. Would be very cool if OP to have the full, you know, some of the better dwarven units. So that would be a bit. They're more dwarven auxiliaries, dwarven mercenaries. So they're going to be forced to attack with that little army soon, but that little army is not a threat to us.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Nope. But as I mentioned in the previous thing, guys, the aim of this campaign is to reclaim the Southlands. So, you know, claim all the Southlands into one thing. Get Astilia, get Mikado. We'll want to retake up the rest of the Border Prince's territory. Nope. And take the colonies down in the Southland deserts down here, and potentially maybe go and reclaim the New World colonies, but they're not really part of our empire. Pardon me, part of my empire, so I'm not that fussed by that. Okay, you can move up here. You can actually lay siege. We'll start building some units. Some siege equipment. We're in no rush to do this, so we will actually build some siege equipment first, guys. I'm going to switch my more full units in. For quite obvious reasons, guys. I don't want everybody to die horribly. No, I want to keep you in. Okay. And that is something we're going to have to do next time, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop comments in the comments or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.